At this hour, let's get some reaction from Congressman Mark Pocan of Wisconsin. Also with us tonight, Congressman Grijalva of Arizona. Gentlemen, great to have you with us tonight. Congressman Grijalva, is the Progressive Caucus fighting back against the president on this? From what you're hearing right now, the House Rules Committee is going to set it up where they can get a fast-track vote, and it seems like they're throwing a bone to the firefighters on a pension bill. What do you make of it?
This has been the whole problem. The problem is there's no real process, no regular order on this issue, and it's been one attempted manipulation after another and not dealing with the real issue. The real issue that they're going to ask for a vote on fast track. And the opposition of the Progressive Caucus remains the same. We're opposed to fast track for all the reasons that have been listed, that you've listed over and over again. Human rights, no protection for workers, no real protection for the environment, and the list goes on and on. The manipulation comes with the trade assistance that you mentioned for displaced workers, in which the president has to hold firm and Democrats have to hold firm. They're tied to each other. If you want to beat fast track, you have to understand that the vote tomorrow is important, and also important would be a trade adjustment vote.
Congressman Pocan, this is a new position by the president. I mean, he's basically telling Boehner and the Republicans, hey, I know you've obstructed me for the last 6 years, but my guys are just going to have to trust me that I'm going to come back later on and get trade adjustment assistance. Isn't this an unbelievable leap of faith?
Well, there's no way the president can sign this without trade adjustment assistance. You can't take away American jobs and hurt our wages and then not provide the assistance for the workers.
But he's saying now, Congress, but the president is now apparently putting it in a position, well, we'll come back and get TAA later. You believe that?
I think before he can sign TPA, he has to have TAA. I know right now some of the Democrats that supported him last week are at the White House even before the picnic. They're going to start eating burgers and beers. But we got people who are telling him they need a public statement from him that they won't go through unless both go through. And we're going to see if they stand up to it. The only thing he talked to us last week about when he was here is how important TAA was. There's no way he can credibly sign the fast track authority without having the trade assistance.
Congressman Grijalva, your reaction to that?
I totally agree. The president is in a spot, and I think the center, do we trust Boehner? Do we trust Ryan? Do we trust the Senate leadership? No. This has to be up front. It has to be clear. And that's why Democrats have not only opposed fast track, but opposed the manipulation of, in a very callous way, using Medicare, using dialysis repayments as a source to fund the trade adjustment. That's why we've been opposed. It's been a manipulation. It's been a shadow game, and the president shouldn't be part of it.
So, Congressman Grijalva, where are the Democrats going to be on this standalone trade promotional authority vote then? If there's nothing else there, would this change the outcome of the vote that took place last Friday?
I hope it does. And as Mr. Pocan said, the other people are now considering that we're doing a standalone bill, no trade adjustment, which is one of the reasons they supported any legislation, no real verification as to when that trade adjustment will be and how it will be paid for. And so I hope that people don't allow the fast track to go on until there is a full disclosure, some regular order, and the American people have a little bit of a say in what has up to this point been a very, very convoluted and secret process.
Congressman Pocan, the President of the United States is asking those 28 Democrats to trust him, to hold the line, give him trade promotional authority, and we'll come back and get something later on from a bunch of guys who've done nothing but obstruct me for 6 years. Are they going to buy that?
Well, I think there's people in the Senate who aren't going to buy that. There's Senate Democrats, I've heard of at least two, Senator Cantwell and Senator Kane, who said they don't support TPA without TAA attached. So the president's got a lot of pieces still to put in place. The Senate Democrats aren't going to allow this to go through. So the president is going to have to make sure that trade adjustment assistance happens if he's going to pull this kind of a game around the fast track authority. Bottom line is you can't cost American workers jobs and not have any assistance to try to...
Isn't this going to be a kind of a picnic where you got to make sure this hamburger's well done, Congressman Grijalva?
Very well done, and also, with the dressing being public opinion, and the dressing is very much against this fast track, and the American people are very much concerned that they're not part of it, and their elected representatives are not part of it.
Is this picnic all about this situation on trade tonight?
Well, I think the timing is pretty convenient. I think they were waiting to figure out, they want to have till July 30th to do this, but having every cabinet secretary, having everyone from the White House, having the president there, if you want water or beer, you're going to talk to one of them. I think they're going to have a lot of ears tonight, and that's what we got to watch for tomorrow's vote.
All right, Congressman Pocan and Congressman Grijalva, great to have both of you with us tonight. Keep up the fight.